Hey, how you doing, many fish? Hope y'all being blessed real good today. I am back at NASA, and I'm coming here today to reveal to you a new gadget, a new toy that everybody can get and use, and it's called GIMP. GIMP. I don't have the website pulled up here, but I'll put a link in the description for GIMP. GIMP photo editing free software. Okay, so I grab a NASA article here, Hubble's double galaxy, blah blah blah. Then I just go to one of their little sister, propagandists. Space.com isn't a good one. You just pick any one of these. I decided to pick this full bloom Nebula, Rosett Nebula. And of course I'll link everything. And I get this new software and I pull in. We'll start with this Rosett Nebula. And the controls on this thing are a little different than, what I'm used to anyway. I'm not used to much, but I'm not used to these controls. But there's our Rosett Nebula. That would be this guy here. I guess you could click on it and see it. There you go. There it is right there. And it's the same exact one I got here. That being said, I got this toolbar visible to you because there's a tool in here that I've discovered that's very helpful. And it's called this little one right here. It's a dodge burn tool. It just lightens and darkens areas that you want it to, which is what I've always needed for these things. So like this one, you can lighten and darken, either dodge or burn. That's basically is light and dark for the most part. And if you want to get darkened, you darken the shadows, like that would darken all these little shadows in here, or the middle tones. You got to play with it. And I got it set to where it just does about a 30% or so exposure on it. So I want to demonstrate it on this one here, this Rosett Nebula. So I'm just going to take it and I just click down. You can make this circle any size you want, but I made it big like this because I want to swoosh across the whole thing. See how it takes off that little film, kind of? Whoosh. Pretty cool, huh? Alright, so now we take a little layer off and we go in and we poke around like I always do. And of course there's always stuff. Here's a guy in there. He's there. Maybe we could pull some more layers off to him. But his eye, almost kind of like cat looking, but kind of demonic. And there's another one I spotted over here somewhere. This guy here. There's some stuff going on here. But you see how that just kind of pulls that out of there? So we'll go over it again. See, it makes it even a little darker again. Now you can see the more shadows. And oh, look at what I'm seeing. The whole nebula is a skull. Look at that. Look at that. Let's go over it again. Watch. It'll keep bringing it out better. See it? Oh my goodness. The whole nebula is a skull. The entire thing. Look at that. And that's not any kind of skull either. That's got a horn. Another horn over here. That is a direct representation of the evil one, because that is who's putting these images in here, is the evil one. Now we can see this guy a little bit better. Look at, you see, I'm going to find a way to pull these stupid stars that they overlay on here that aren't stars. But that's a pretty sweet little setup there. Looks like this guy's body continues down here. It's pretty gnarly looking. And we got this kind of ghoulish looking character here. You can see him. And you You can pull in the brightness and you can take it off and put it back. There's all kinds of nasty things going on in this image here, as usual. But anyway, ain't that something? The whole Rosett Nebula turns into a giant freaking skull. That don't surprise me in the least. I don't know about you. But, okay, so let's see what happens with the other one, the NASA one here. Alright, we bring that one in. I think this one's pretty cleaned up. I haven't done anything to it. And we'll just do the same thing, except instead of pulling out the shadows, we'll try this setting. And what it does is it accentuates them. We go over it like that, which probably doesn't help things, but I don't know. And then we can just kind of keep dabbing it, you know what I mean? You just click it, and it'll bring it out. And we can go in and look. And there are a couple images in here. I think we want to go back the other way. Okay? See what I'm getting at? There, now things start to come out. Look at whatever that is. Little horned little creature. As usual, there's all kinds of stuff. There's definitely an image hiding in there. No doubt about it. Over here too. You can see them. It's just nuts. The stuff is nuts. You know what I mean? You can add it, take it away. You can make the exposure a little lighter or darker. And I'm not going to dig into this whole image right now, but you can see all the stuff. You can see it. Little creature there. Let's try flipping it upside down, because that's what I end up having to do a lot of times. Flipping it upside down. We'll do it complete 180 on it. See what we come up with there. Well, it pixelates so quickly. We still got this something over here. There's definitely the features of a face there. See? You see him coming out? His eye looks like he's looking up in the air. See him? Looks like he's looking up. The quality of their image is just so bad. But you can see his face clearly there. That's why I want people to get this type of software. Because it'll enable you to very quickly and very easily do these kind of analysis to these things. And let me tell you something. When you do see what they really hide in these things, my hope, my prayer is that it'll help you to understand that you're not dealing with men and women in cubicles on Photoshop programs making these. This is a demonic spirit, and it permeates the entirety of the earth. And unless you understand that and know that you need to turn and look for the complete and polar opposite of what they're making you literally drown in your little, prison suit called a body. Until you understand that, I don't personally know how else to turn around and see the glory of God and know and understand that you have a creator that loves you. And if you just humbly seek him, he'll answer and show you the truth. And this is just the truth of the flesh. This is a complete and utter manifestation of the flesh, of the wickedness that we are trapped in, that we live in. I pray you see. I wish you all the peace and grace that you can handle. And remember, there are many fish.
Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord, and in the power of his might. Put on the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of God,